Possibly one of our worst shoots ever. But we're celebrating some first. First delivery of our first Hopia order and first income. First vegan or vegetarian dish. We can't cook at the garden, it's cold. So we're bringing the garden in. Let's join Romilo at the kitchen. Hello my friends, good evening. Your Korean uncle here in Holland. Today is a special evening because I even put on a white shirt because tonight we're exploring veganism. Yes, we're exploring a healthy and vegan or vegetarian alternative to our favorite beef steak. Tonight we'll be cooking tofu steak, cooked a la Pinoy Bistek. I hope you two are excited. I know many of us, Pinoys especially, are heavily carnivorous, and this is our way of exploring more sustainable and equally healthy alternative to meat products. Tofu. Join me. To be honest with you, I'm not fond of tofu either. That's why I want to prepare it as I usually do with pork or beef. So it's Bistek Tagalog or tofu Bistek. We might as well ask our voiceover for the ingredients. Romulo, you don't have the ingredients prepared, so instead I'll be explaining what to do. Slice the tofu to meat-like thickness and put them on a paper towel to drain the water. Observe how water sifts through the paper towel. It got wet. We'll have to change the paper towel. We'll, I think, make 4 layers. There's much water in the tofu. Again. And put on some weight to press. More weight. That's more like it. Thank you, voiceover. By the way, our cameraman has been away because there's a quarantine in Belgium, so you haven't been seeing a good panning, zoom in effects of the camera. So, solo flight tayo ngayon, no cameraman. Let the tofu enjoy the weights as we prepare the rest of the ingredients. By the way, if you're new to this channel, this is a gardening and cooking channel. Tonight, I don't know if this is a gardening series because the star of the show is our homegrown calamansi. Let's prepare our marinade now. This is soy sauce for protection, the apron. And add soy sauce. Let's see if they have drained. Look at that. And into the marinade mix. I forgot the pepper. I will have to put pepper. And I think you forgot one more thing, Romilo. Minus 10 points. The lead role or the lead player of this recipe, the calamansi, we forgot. I have to get the entire calamansi tray. You may call it OA, but this is a gardening episode. See? Garden fresh calamansi fruit. If you are wondering, yes, calamansis are perfect indoors. They're small. To get a better clearance, I'm gonna return the calamansi tree now.
And it will stay indoors until May. And return the tofu to the marinade with the calamansi juice now.
It really smells like, oh, the marinade. Yeah, it's, yeah. If I didn't know that it was tupo, I would think this is pork. Yeah. The aroma. The mixture of the calamansi, soya sauce, and the pepper is magical. It remains a puzzle to make why in the Philippines we call it Tokwa and the rest of the world call it Tofu.
Brace up. Phonology lessons now.
And I want to believe the name for this in Chinese is written in the same way. It's just pronounced
In various ways.
Tofu, Tokwa, Tofu, Tokwa. If you notice, they sound very close. Tokwa, Tofu, Tokwa, Tofu. In many Asian languages, the F and the W are the same, and they are interchanged. I remember a Japanese colleague who pronounced wafer as weiha. Wafer, weiha. Tofu, tokwa. What do you think? Stop with the phonology and let's check our tokwa or tofu. While waiting for this to cook, we can prepare the onion before we forget again. Just wait for me. Maragsakan ako na. 15 minutes. Okay. That was my Ate Grace waiting for this. This cooks faster than I thought. I use the same oil for frying the onion. As an option, you can also use. Oh, it fell. As an option, you can also use butter or add a bit of butter. I don't think this is enough to make the sauce, so I'll be adding a bit of water, and to thicken it a bit, cornstarch. I don't have cornstarch, so just flour. To enhance the flavor further, I'm gonna add butter. Here it comes, and we pour the sauce. Not my very best shoot, not my favorite, but it smells promising, and I'm going to enjoy this. It's my initiation to vegetarianism. Join me into this adventure. Gawa na rin. I'm gonna bring this to my man and Grace, and we will judge this together. Join me at my man and Grace home. And along with this, I'll be bringing Manang Grace's order na hopya. Yes, our hopya recipe was a success. At maraming nang nag-order. I'm afraid our YouTube channel will become a Chinese bakery. Chinese pastry bakery. Not bad. Order na. PM me for order. Let's out and let's join Manang Grace. See you later.
As we drive to my Manang Grace place, I'd like to thank you for joining me here today. And if you enjoyed what you just watched, don't forget to subscribe and share. Ibida natin ang ating mga simpleng pagkain to our fiesta cuisines to the world.
My very first delivery of my hopia. You know, our YouTube hopia upload was a success. And my first order and my first income from my hopia. This is more profitable than us. I'm afraid our YouTube channel, Channel 1, would become a Chinese pastry bakery. Not bad. I'm excited. Thank you, Manang Grace, for the first order.
You're welcome.